So good morning. We are happy to welcome you for this Manutech-SLEIGHT Graduate School event number 11. And I will briefly present you the current state of the graduate school and how it can help you, the students mainly, during your courses. So Manutech-SLEIGHT Graduate School cover from the master to the PhD with fundamental and applied research, and is supposed to train you through research, help you to open your mind and develop your skills. And this is what I will briefly develop yet. So covering from the master to the PhD and how we try to train through research. The graduate school includes 3 master's degrees, 2 engineering schools in Saint-Étienne and in Lyon, and 2 doctoral schools, as well with 8 research labs. I will detail you right now. The 3 master's degrees, which you are belonging probably, are first of all the master in optics, image, vision, multimedia, with the 6 track, photonics engineering, advanced imaging and materials appearance, and the 4 Erasmus Mundus joint master degrees, photonics for security, reliability and safety, radiation and its effects on microelectronics and photonics technologies, computational color and spectral imaging, and imaging and light in extended reality. Those 4 masters are also funded by the European Commission. The graduate school also includes Master in Computer Science with the track Machine Learning and Data Mining and the track Data and Connected Systems, and a Master in Health Engineering dedicated to Biomedical Engineering. So you can see just with these master programs that we are covering several disciplines and fields, and that the graduate school is interdisciplinary, as I will detail. The graduate school also includes 2 engineering schools, the antenna in Saint-Étienne of the Institut d'Optique Graduate School, and the research curricula for 2 departments of INSA Lyon. And as a graduate school, we also have 2 doctoral schools, Science Engineering Health and Mechanics Energetics Civil Engineering Acoustics for PhD students. To operate the graduate school, and before telling you a little bit more about what we can propose, who are people working for you? Here you have the organization with the main body institution, which is the executive committee, with the representative of the partner institution, the lab directors, and so on. And we are operating the graduate school with an educational board, which gather the coordinators of master and master tracks, or representative of engineering school and doctoral schools. This educational board is operated and headed by Pierre Chavel here, and the scientific board, which operates the scientific axis, the LabEx and Equipex coordinators, and it is headed by Karine Mazenelli-Varlot, which will come soon. The main part as well is the administrative part and the project management. So the project manager, Cécile Etienne, is not here right now, and we welcome Sarah Ricard, who is here. Aurélie Ibon, that you might know maybe for administrative stuff, is the administrative assistant and the communication officer, Elise Foras, that has prepared the video and the room. And I thank them right now for preparing this week and all the stuff. So, in order to operate to put in music the training and the research, the different training parts, the 3 master programs, the engineering school and the doctoral schools, work together with the 8 labs, research labs, so mainly Lab Hubert Curien in Saint-Étienne. And here you have the body institutions, what we call in French tutelle of the labs. The lab Symbiose, close to the hospital in Saint-Étienne, working in biology medicine. The lab Georges Friedel in École des Mines de Saint-Étienne. The lab Mathéis, Creatis and Lamcos in INSA de Lyon. The lab LTDS in École Centrale de Lyon. And the lab Bio, a lab dedicated to ophthalmology in Saint-Étienne. And you will see in the following how this lab work together to develop research projects. So what can be the benefits for you to integrate the Manutech-SLEIGHT graduate school, what we call your journey with Manutech-SLEIGHT? So covering the field, the range from the master to the PhD or to research activities, you can integrate the graduate school with attractiveness scholarships, as some of you already know. And then follow the master during the 2 years, so in optic, image, vision, multimedia, computer science, or health engineering. During this master, you can benefit or apply or succeed to the SLEIGHT certificate that I will detail just after. We can also propose you master internship at the end of your curricula. And for this, if you want to go abroad, we can also help for mobility grant for international mobilities. To make the PhD, a PhD after the master program, the graduate school fund PhD and postdoc support through call for thesis certification and also mainly call for scientific projects in order to fund PhD contract or postdoctoral fellowship. And again, here the graduate school can fund international mobility for PhD students or for young scientists. And for all these people, funded or not by the graduate school, the SLEIGHT science events this week are here to gather the community and reinforce exchanges. During those SLEIGHT science events, the master student can pitch their project or things like that. We will have this, and this session is shared by François Jacquenet, that we acknowledge sincerely. The PhD students can also pitch their work. The young scientists can also pitch their research project and also as well present a poster. And by the way, you can see that we can propose several fundings activities to reinforce the link between formation and research. So the graduate school trains you to become a researcher by perfecting your lab skills and guided research project in your master program, by helping you to produce scientific content and communicate about it, and meet your peers and future colleagues, PhD students, researchers, engineers, and so on. And this is done by the SLEIGHT Science events and the Manutech-SLEIGHT certificate that I will present you right now. So what is this? The Manutech-SLEIGHT certificate is an added value of your program. So you just have to apply and contact your master coordinator to define which action you want to implement. The first one you have to do is to attend the SLEIGHT Science event. So today, this is good, you are here. And this is mandatory for all sessions held while you are in training in Saint-Étienne or Lyon. Obviously for Erasmus program, when you are abroad, you will not attend the week in Saint-Étienne. And the other condition is to carry at least one of the following activities. So present an oral paper, a poster, or a pitch at a SLEIGHT Science event. So we will have a pitch session today and tomorrow, if I will remember. So all students that present a pitch meet the minimum required conditions. You can also propose to your master coordinator to author a paper accepted in a peer-reviewed journal or in an international scientific conference. You can also propose to contribute to scientific mediation through an activity that can be posted on the graduate school website. You can also be an active member of the student chapter association, because the graduate school now has a student chapter association, or you can propose any other activities to your master program and to the educational committee leader, that activities that must be validated, further validated. So if you carry one of the following activities, you can apply to this Manutech-SLEIGHT certificate, which is a bonus to your diploma and for your future application to PhD and job offers. At the end, you will have a certificate that lists all the actions that you have carried out, and this is really an added value. So please apply. The graduate school also offers you to open your mind to interdisciplinarity by the possibility to attend scientific lectures by world leader scientists on interdisciplinary subjects that will start just after my talk. You can also attend thesis defenses in interdisciplinary fields, and this is the case for Wednesday afternoon with a PhD defense at the interface between machine learning and biology. And you can also exchange with PhD students, researchers, engineers, so use the coffee break, the lunch break, and so on. So those SLEIGHT Science events are biannual events and really the core of the graduate school, where you can meet all the people. And we also now have the student chapter. The name is SSE11. This student chapter is headed by, help me, Pierre, Marie Trainard. Thank you. And they will propose you an activity Tuesday evening or Tuesday afternoon during the poster session. So the SLEIGHT Science events propose lectures and courses, poster session that will be tomorrow afternoon, pitch session for master engineering students, and networking during the break and so on. And on Thursday and Friday, there is also 3 scientific workshops on dedicated research activities. We also have a young scientist session for the summer event, and in some cases, industrial user cases as well. So, To resume, the graduate school supports your research curriculum with attractiveness scholarships, mobility grants and internship fundings, PhD contract fundings, also fundings for co-fundings for PhD expenses in the lab or PhD mobility grants, and postdoctoral fellowship fundings, incoming and outgoing mobility grants for researchers, and as well for the labs, pre-maturation engineer fellowships to go further through innovation. So the graduate school go from the PhD to fundamental and applied research. In few words, what are the research domains covered by the graduate school? It deals with optic photonics and laser, and mainly ultra-fast laser, surface engineering, materials physics and mechanics, image science, data science, including machine learning, data mining, and bioengineering. So this is something strongly interdisciplinary, covering the field of light, optic, lasers, engineering, bioengineering, imaging, data science, and surface engineering, in partnership with the LabX Manutech-SLEIGHT and 2 Equipex, Equipment of Excellence, Manutech-USD and IVTV. And it is developed in a public-private partnership with the labs working with technical platforms, the Equipex, Manutech-USD and IVTV, and transferring innovation through companies. And we have 2 companies in the consortium, the HEF Group and Keranova. So this covers several application fields, from biology, health, towards energy, safety, traceability, or sensors, in order to address the challenges of the 21st century, like industrial renewal, information and communication society, energy efficiency, security for citizens, or improved healthcare and well-being. In order to develop the research activities, so the graduate school deals mainly with surfaces light engineering, health and society. This is the title of the acronym SLEIGHT. So dealing with light, including lasers and ultra-fast laser, light arriving on a surface, whatever the type of material, and what we call surface is the few wavelengths, surface and subsurface. When light impedes on surfaces, we can extract 3 main research axes. The first one is to predict and experiment the modification that occur on the surface due to light or laser processes. The third one, sorry for the numbering, the third one go further through the application in order to engineer and control the light-induced surface modification effects and the properties, the new properties obtained with such light engineering. And the axis, scientific axis number 2, deals with collecting light impinging on the surface in order to extract relevant data from surface imaging, including numerical methods or artificial intelligence methods to extract such data. So the graduate school is organized around those 3 axes. And up to now, we have funded several research projects that I will briefly resume. So concerning the first axis, predict and experiment light-induced surface modification processes, we funded at the beginning a project which is named Densify, which deal with the formation of dense structure on the nanoscales. When we talk about nanoscale here, we'll talk about a few nanometers scales. So this was the postdoc of U. Nguyen and the head was Razvan Stoyan, and the deal was to control process in order to form super dense materials at the nanoscale with ultra short lasers with engineered beams. There's another project funded is the project MorphoSurf, dealing with surface morphology at the nanoscale through temporal and polarization control of ultra short laser pulses. This was a PhD of Anthony Nakoul. And the main deal was to be able to organize matter at the nanoscale directly by using ultra-short laser, so breaking the rules of optics and the limits of what we can do with typical wavelengths. One project that has been funded and which is mainly at the end is the project SMOB, the PhD of Maxence Guillon, which deal with in situ radioscopy of the melt pool morphology for selective beam melting, or the 3D impression. And this project will be presented on Thursday morning during the workshop of the Axis One. We also fund the project SAFE, the postdoc of Hugo Bruyé, dealing with biological behavior of physical vapor deposition thin film metallic glasses that have been treated by ultra-short lasers. So this project will be presented on Thursday morning workshop, as well with the poster session tomorrow afternoon. We fund also the project FLAM, which deal with what we call pinning, laser pinning. So this deal with femtosecond laser irradiation of materials in order to change and control the mechanical properties. This project will be presented Thursday morning as well, and during the poster session tomorrow. Another project funded, again, to control and modify the surfaces with ultra-short lasers, deals with modeling of ultra-fast laser matter interaction by using electron dynamics and molecular dynamics in order to modify silica glasses. So this is a PhD of Aram Melkonian that will be presented as well tomorrow during the poster session and in details Thursday morning during the workshop Axis. The graduate school also fund a project on influence of ultra-fast lasers for hydrogen applications, and that will be presented Thursday morning. This is the postdoc of Anthony Nakoul. We also fund, so those projects were projects from with funding directly of the salary of the PhD and the postdoc. And now I will present projects where the graduate school funds only expenses for the PhD. So we co-fund the PhD of Alberto Facchini on radiation effects on new architectures of optical amplifiers. And he will present a poster tomorrow afternoon. We also fund the PhD of Mr. Kupan on 3D nanostructuring for optical materials using vectorial laser beams. You will see the poster tomorrow, and we've co-fund also the PhD of Fayad Alibana at the interface between machine learning and laser light matter interaction. There will be a presentation on Thursday afternoon. And finally, the last project funded by this on this scientific axis #1 is the project UltraChem that I had myself, on the ultra-fast laser interaction for chemical and topological functionalization of surfaces. And we are currently eyeing a PhD. Concerning the scientific axis number 2, where maybe a student for machine learning data mining program or DSC program will be more convenient. So for this scientific axis, we fund the project that is closed now, Dionysos, which develop machine learning algorithm to follow the diffusion of nanoparticles on surfaces inside a transmission electron microscope. This was the PhD of Khurram Faraz. We fund as well the PhD of Réan Jubot. So Réan work on the prediction of reflectance and transmittance. No, this is not the right title. Sorry, there is a mistake. So Réan Jubot work on the development of machine learning methods in order to enhance the resolution in bone imaging, and specifically for astronauts' bones, and in order to reduce the number of image acquisition at high resolution, so to reduce the irradiation dose. You will have the pleasure to discover the right title, but as well all the details Wednesday afternoon, since Réan will defend the PhD during this Slide Science event. We fund as well the project Quantry, which is at the interface between surface engineering, tribology, and machine learning. That was the PhD of Alizé Madrignac, and she intended to develop quantitative identification of physical characteristics during a tribological contact. We fund as well, we co-fund only the PhD of Samane Choupani on intravascular manometry by vector Doppler ultrasound. We fund co-fund also the project Dantin, the PhD of Vincent Duvelier, that is now finished, which work on the prediction of the reflectance and transmittance of translucent dental implants, resins, sorry. So he works on light scattering study and material appearance for dentistry applications. We co-fund as well the PhD of Eduardo Brandao that already defended his PhD. Eduardo worked on physics-guided machine learning in order to predict new surface engineering by ultra-short lasers. We fund the postdoc of Arthur Gautran, currently underway. He works on quantitative analysis of biomarkers by spectrometry, and you will have the pleasure to listen him on Thursday afternoon during the workshop of the Axis 2. We fund as well the PhD, the current PhD of Martin Blanchard, at the interface between imaging, artificial intelligence, and biology. Martin worked on the development of explainable deep models in cell imaging in order to help for diagnostic purpose. So you will have as well the pleasure to listen him on Thursday afternoon. We fund, and he just starts now, the postdoc of Eduardo Brandao on a project entitled Physics Informed Machine Learning from Extraction to Transfer of Knowledge in Surface Engineering. We fund as well the starting project, postdoc project of Chloé Tekens on quantitative in situ imaging and machine learning of cell matrix mechanical interactions in cell biology. You will have a presentation of Thursday afternoon during this scientific workshop. We co-fund the PhD of Sofiane Vernet, working on light and mixed reality for visual assistants for the elderly. There will be a presentation on Thursday afternoon during the workshop. We co-fund as well the PhD of Richard Serrano, working on representation and machine learning with missing data. And he will present a poster tomorrow afternoon. And this is all for the scientific axis number 2. Now, concerning the third and last scientific axis, which is more dedicated to applications. So in order to engineer and control those light-induced surface modification effects, we fund the project Couples, which aims to develop techniques of characterization by surface plasmon resonance in order to quantify the formation of thin passive films at the nanoscales. That was the PhD of Julie Duthème. We fund as well the postdoc of Olfa Ben Moussa, that is now closed, and the deal was to use ultra-short lasers in order to develop tissue engineering for ophthalmology and specifically for the anterior segment of the eye in order to address corneal grafting of presbyopia. We fund the project LASIMP that is just finished. This was the PhD of Steve Papa, working on femtosecond laser use for this is not the right title, sorry. Steve Papa worked on multi-functional texturing with femtosecond laser in order to address biofunctionalization, cell adhesion, antibacterial surfaces developments. For each project, I forgot to mention it, but on the left you have here all the labs that have worked on this, so the heading lab and all the partners. We fund also the project MOMBON, which aimed to develop surface plasmon resonance sensors for monitoring in vitro bone models, and there will be a presentation on Friday morning scientific workshop. We co-fund the PhD of Sylvain Fournier, developed at Matheis lab, on additive manufacturing by stereolithography of thoth ceramics for medical applications. We fund the PhD of Florencia Juarez, who works on periodic van der Waals origami by ultra-fast laser texturing, and you will have the pleasure to listen her for the poster session and the scientific workshop on Friday morning. We co-fund also the PhD of Ilemona Sandé-Omégé. He works on numerical study of wettability of textured surfaces by ultra-fast laser, what we call hierarchical relief surfaces. We fund also the postdoc of Pramod Kumar. He develops versatile zinc oxide-based plasmonics semiconducting substrates for biomedical applications. And you can listen here on Friday morning a scientific workshop. We fund as well the PhD of A. Huang, She works on magnetic field steering of thermochromic behavior of microstructured surfaces. She will present a poster tomorrow afternoon. We co-fund the project, the PhD of Thibaut Girardin. He worked on laser printing of multidimensional colors for plasmonic metamaterials, and he develops deep learning and and artificial intelligence methods. He will present a talk on Friday morning. And finally, the last project that will start right now is a project NanoTrap. It deals with the surface functionalization by femtosecond laser at the nanoscale, so for nanostructure, in order to trap extracellular vesicles in order to reach new surface biofunctionalization. In addition to those long-term projects, PhD, postdoc, and so on, we also fund short projects with master training. So we fund several projects that maybe I will not detail since we start late. And some of them help us to go to longer and more extensive studies. So just for the scientists who are here, please save the date. The 7th call for projects with PhD and postdoc contract funding will be open next week, next Monday, with a deadline on the 13th of February. And the 4th call for thesis certification, which give the opportunity to co-fund expenses in the lab, will open and close with the same dates. So please save the dates. So just to resume, what has been done since the beginning of this graduate school, so 2018, we completed 9 SLEIGHT science events. And you can see here that we have edition every January and every July. And for July, we have a specific topic, as you can see, except it for the COVID period, where we have to cancel. So we already performed a week on material appearance, light scattering and perception, on machine learning, on photonics for health and space, and on sustainable surface engineering. We fund several projects that I detail, and I will not further go in detail here. We try to help the several master tracks. We fund several international mobilities for students and researchers. We offer attractiveness scholarship for master students with up to now 20 recipients of the Manutech-SLEIGHT certificate already awarded. There is one student chapter, so based on the student association. Now they applicate to Optica, the former Optical Society of America, and we have now one Optica student chapter. And we also co-fund international conferences in Saint-Étienne, Orléans. And now I will let the floor to Pierre Chavel, who is the animator of the pedagogical committee and who chair those SLEIGHT science events. Thank you. Please, Pierre.
See? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. This is a very short presentation of the program. You all know it because you have access to the program booklet. And so, just to summarize, this week consists of 5 days. The first 2 days are essentially lectures and activities for master students, including a presentation by famous scientists who are active somehow in the scientific fields, in the broad scientific fields of Manutech-SLEIGHT. So this morning, this morning, Vincent Motoros, tomorrow in the morning, Marie-Emmanuelle Coupry, and Albert Stoller from University of Ottawa will be speaking remotely this afternoon and tomorrow in the afternoon. Unfortunately, Milos Berger sent us an email on Saturday saying that he has to cancel his visit to Saint-Étienne, and that's unexpected, and it was too late to change anything in the program. The consequence is there is nothing in the program on Wednesday morning. You can take care of your email. On Thursday and Friday, we traditionally have the scientific workshop of the 3 axes that Florence Garelli just presented. This is mostly open to the Manutech-SLEIGHT staff, doctoral and postdoctoral students, and there are a few guest speakers. On Wednesday afternoon, we have a thesis defense. Florence talked about it already. And last not least, we have the 2 pitch sessions this afternoon and tomorrow in the morning by the master students, and the poster session together with the social events tomorrow in the evening. This goes together with an activity of the student chapter. We are going to learn more about this. And finally, don't forget to attend the awards ceremony Friday at 12 for the best pitch presentation and the best poster. Okay, that's about it. Please remember that these science events are biannual. So there is one at the beginning of January and one at the beginning of July every year. And the next one has exactly the same dates as this one, just 6 months later, 8 to 12 July 2024. It will deal with imaging in the research domains of Manutech-SLEIGHT, and we are going to work at the program. So if you're interested, please mark your agenda. That's about it.